What's up, family? Um, I was going to do a couple of poetry videos this week and post them, but I felt really compelled to, really in my heart, to really send my condolences and my love to those families that were affected by that very unfortunate, tragic accident with that helicopter crash. So I send my condolences out to the Bryant family, the Mauser family, the Alltobelli family, the Chester family, and the Zoboyan family. Um, God bless you all. I know this is a very trying time, and I'm just praying for God to really help you all and comfort you all through this trying time. As a man who just loves kids and tries his best to be a role model, and all my men who are father figures and role models and coaches and teachers, um, who are trying to like really help our young kids. I know you can all relate to this, but as a man who really loves kids, you never want to be a part of any kids' unfortunate endings. And we're all, especially when we're all about protecting our children, protecting our babies. That's the part that it cut me deep with Kobe, man, because he really seemed like a model guy. I never had the chance to meet him in person, but from what I hear, he was a pretty model guy. But the fact that there were children involved in that crash, and there were three children involved, it was like, no, not our babies, not our babies. You never want to do that. We're all about protecting them, and so it's devastating to know that to be a part of an unfortunate ending of one of our babies, one of our kids, and so or some of our kids in this matter. So I really, it was really unfortunate. Um, Kobe was a real. I'm a huge fan of Kobe because he was a walking and living example of leaving everything that you got on the floor, on the field, or whatever you're doing. Give it all you got, give it all your effort, and just really pushing your limits. Like, he was a real model of that, and that's one thing that I think attracted so many people to him just to watch him play, was the fact that he was always trying to outdo himself and outdo, not just outdo others, but really better himself. He wasn't letting things, slow him down. Even when he had crazy injuries. I remember he had a broken index finger on his shooting hand one game, and he still had like 20 points and 5 rebounds and 5 assists. He came back, got that thing on a cast, wrapped that finger up, came back and had 20 points with his shooting hand, shooting jumpers and everything. It was just like, man, like, this guy never let anything, slow him down. He had a lot of bumps in the road, and he knew it and he saw it coming. But his work ethic, man, his mentality to just do better and to do as much as you can, and be so you can be satisfied with the results, was just astounding. And that's why he was definitely one of my all time favorite players. Um, I was talking with my cousin a couple of nights ago when it happened, and we were just reminiscing on how back when I was living in North Carolina, how we used to, how late we used to stay up just to watch Kobe play, Kobe and Shaq and Derek Fisher and all them. Now, if you don't know, North Carolina is about 3 hours ahead of LA time, so whenever they had their home games, our games wouldn't come on in our area until about 10, 11 o'clock at night. But we would always, we were always like, man, Kobe playing, oh, the Lakers playing, we watching that. And then, we realized a couple of our friends were really big Kobe fans as well. So sometimes they join us. We be together sometimes in our pajamas and having some snacks, having some food, and whatever, man. We just, cheering Kobe, Kobe, doing all kinds of weird stuff, man. But it was love, man. And sometimes we'd be up till like 2 o'clock in the morning. We'd be supporting each other, pushing each other to stay up, and just to support that man, because we loved him, a lot of stuff about him, not just the way he played the game, but you know, the example that he lived, and he was such a hard worker, and we really admired that. Um, he affected just so many people, not just athletes. So there's so many younger guys that revere him that you see in the NBA now and in college now. But he really affected us, the people, um, the business people such as myself. The fact that um, he taught me some things that I take to this business that I run. Like, I gotta put in, if I'm not putting in 100%, 110%, then I'm wasting my time. If I'm not putting in 110% into this business and making it better, and better in the way that I affect people and the way I interact with people, then I'm wasting my time. And that's something that he taught me. That's something that I really took from him, that really stuck with me, that I really admired about him. And then from what I've seen, he's been really a model citizen. Look like he's been a real model family man. He spends time with his kids and his family. Um, the people that I never got to meet him in person, but the people that I met that met him in person, that I know personally met him in person, they all told me great stories about him when they met him, and how really impersonal he was, and like how he's just a real cool guy, just down to earth. And it was like, man, that's cool. I would have loved to meet that guy. Not just because I love his game, but knowing how he really is in person, I would have been like, man, you probably somebody I could shoot some pool with or something. That's cool. Play some 2K with or something. You might whoop me, but hey. But just hearing how he was with people off the court as well, how he really strived to have a positive effect on people. He just sounds like a really overall model citizen. So it was really tough to lose somebody like that. I try to like not let that kind of stuff get to me, but man, the fact is this man had a real impact on my life as well. And so it'd be wrong of me to at least to not pay at least a tribute to him, and to let the families, all you families, know that you are in our prayers. You are in our prayers. We really send our condolences. My wife and I, we send our condolences. Um, this is a very trying time for you. So we're praying that God really comforts you in this trying time, and he gives you some peace of mind during this very, very tough time. Just know that you're in our prayers, and you're going to continue being in our prayers.